Linda Lim presents Good For You TV.
I just want to say I support that.
Thank you.
Keep hustling, keep working, keep doing what you're doing. I support that in any way, shape, or form.
Well, I'm the Naked Cowboy. It Good For You TV. I'm the Naked Cowboy. Look at my boobies.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Or hers.
Hello, my peoples. I feel like I haven't been here for a while. I miss you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Moi, Linda Lin presents Could Be You TV. Tonight, it's such an exciting night. A lot of things happening, a lot of running around, but I am here. I'm gonna take a deep breath. Foremost, good evening, and thank you once again for joining in. So I just want to quickly just start off by saying condolences for this tragic events that keep happening. It is, it's unbelievable. I'm not even going to touch. Just condolences to the family and friends. I don't know what to say. It's like it needs to stop. That's all I can say. It's terrible, and it doesn't seem like there's anything slowing down in sight, you know. So once again, condolences to the victims of El Paso and Dayton. So I just want to quickly introduce. We have somebody special that's on Skype right now. She's going to join us. She's going to be my special co-host, and she's all the way from Greece. So Sophia, hello and welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And so tell me, what time is it over there right now?
Oh boy. Yeah, it's 4:09 a.m.
Wow. And you actually got up just to come. I feel so honored.
Yes, I did. You're very special and worth it. Yes, of course.
No, you are. Thank you so much for those kind words. Well, listen, it's as if you were here right next to me, but you're over there. So we're just going to have a great show. We have a lot of things to talk about. So tell me, how was your weekend before I tell you my weekend?
Oh, it was great. I mean, yeah, of course. I'm getting ready to do another song. So I've been writing. I have to go into the studio. So it's been kind of busy.
Yeah, absolutely. We're actually going to, in a little while, we're going to actually talk about all endeavors that you're going through and other things happening over there in Greece. A place that I can't wait to visit.
Oh, yes, I'm waiting for you. Like
yes, leave that invitation door open because you know I'm going to be there.
All right, it's open. You're waiting. We're waiting here.
Oh, that's awesome. So I just want to give a quick birthday shout out to my daddy-in-law. It was his birthday over the weekend. We had a little birthday party for him at the home. So happy birthday. And being that it was his special birthday, can you believe that he actually caught a mermaid on his birthday? What are the chances of that? Do we have a little clip of that? For his birthday, yeah.
Then they copy, yeah. Baby, no lie, you're the baddest thing in here that catches my eye. A beauty from all different angles. Must have fell from the sky, you're an angel. Baby, don't tease me. To keep my eyes off is not easy.
Walk in the club and it's all eyes on me.
It's all eyes on me.
I love how you stay dancing with my body.
Keep your eyes on me. I'll get shopping.
¿Quién es esa niña?
Who's that girl?
do you see what I did there? You like that, right? So of course, before I speak on the Little Mermaid episode, that was is my brand new single, Who's That Girl, is available now on all music platforms, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora, Amazon, wherever there's music, there is my song featuring A King. Shout out to him. So go pick your copy up. And also, a little secret and a little bit of a news. I'm so excited. My video is done. It's going to be premiered soon, so I can't wait to show all of you about that. But so let me tell you something about the mermaid. Sophia, as you know, you've seen me frolicking around as as a mermaid. You know, it's my new fascination. Okay.
You have to have a fascination, and that's a beautiful one. Yes.
Yeah, you know what's so funny is that it all started as a photo shoot that me and one of my photographers, shout out to Cairo Studios, we came up with this plan that we were gonna do a photo shoot, video shoot type of, you know, and of course I was gonna be the first client to try on this mermaid look, because you know it's a fad. You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of girls that, you know, with this mermaid fad, you see everywhere you go. So we decided to do this, and when finally, you know, we had to order this tail, which is in a so-called authentic tail, because it's not like a costume or anything that you can just buy. It actually had to be ordered, and it took like a month or so to get here. So when it finally received it, and I kind of tried it on, that thing is heavy. Like, it is so heavy that I said, wow. So as I started trying to, you know, to swim with it, I mean, of course, I looked like a guppy trying to swim. I couldn't, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this like part of my exercise regimen.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because you know what? First of all, you've seen swimmers' bodies, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
That is all basically they do is swim. You don't see them in the gym bodybuilding or anything like that, right? So I'm like, you know what? It's summertime. I get a little lazy when it comes to the summer in the gym. I love to be in my pool, you know? So I was like, what better idea is to continue my regimen of getting fit, but having fun at the same time, you know? So so I decided to start doing this as a regimen. Every morning I'm up like at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and the first thing you see is me practicing my swimming techniques, you know, and I find it that I am literally working out every single muscle in my body. I mean, muscles that I've never worked out, because, I mean, I've never thought to work out as hard as I had to. It's like survival of the fittest. It's like me drowning, and I like trying to survive, you know? So I found myself, this is great. So I started doing it as a, you know, regimen. I said, you know what? I'm going to make a fun page, you know, on Instagram. For those of you, follow me at Latina Barbie Mermaid. I just created it to be fun, you know, so I can post my daily, my journey into, you know. And then somebody has sent me, shout out to Rachel, my friend, she sent me a link that days prior, I believe Newsday, Channel 12 News, actually did a story on them, that we actually have Long Island mermaids. So shout out to them. So I started connecting, I started following, people started following me. And you know what? It's enlightening, sort of. You know, it's like a little hobby. It kind of like takes you away from your daily routines of the typical, you know, in and out. It just kind of breaks it up, and you know, takes you into a little bit of, I guess, a little fantasy world, you know. But it's a nice hobby, you know. It's beautiful, you know. Like, I go into these pictures and these other girls, you know, mermaids or so, that, and the colors and the fabrics and the amazing, you know, it's just something that fascinated me, you know. So I'm going with it. I'm just going to run with it, you know, and that's what I did. So that is why now I am a mermaid in training. So, and I'm sure you've seen the page, right, Sophia?
Yes, I've seen the pictures, and you look amazing, and it looks so much fun, which is why I'm really glad you're enjoying it, because you definitely need to have something in your day that gives you a little, you know, amusement besides the daily routine, like you just said. And it's a great workout too at the same time. So I think it's a really good idea.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, a lot of people look at it like, okay, you know, and you know what it is? Just like me, I didn't know there was actually a society, like I'm not going to go that far, I'm not going to go so deep into it, but, I enjoy it, and it's keeping in shape, and it's a different form of fitness. So that was my weekend, But so over with that now. So we're going to go straight into one of my favorite segments called OMG What Now? So we're going to start off with Queen Latifah. Yes. So, oh my gosh, she's been cast as Ursula in The Little Mermaid. You're familiar with The Mermaid, right? The Little Mermaid?
Me? So yes, of course.
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember, but not too long ago they had like this little controversy and this whole big thing about who was going to play Ursula, who would have been best. I would have never thought that Queen Latifah was actually going to be cast.
I thought that they were also debating about Lizzo being the mermaid.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Which I thought, you know what? Because she's like a new upcoming artist. She's like made such an impact. I think she's funny. I think she's so talented. I was like, you know what? I think they wanted to cast. I think because like last year or so, she had on a Halloween, she had dressed up as a mermaid, or as Ursula. So I guess they thought, oh my gosh, it'll be great. But you know what? Great for Queen Latifah. I love Queen Latifah. I've always have. I'm a big fan. So next we're gonna go into Tekashi. Oh boy. I don't know what is going on. Let's shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. This is where I get some of my info because it is amazing. Some of the things that they post. Tekashi 69's music is, it's going to be used against him and his co-defendants in his trial. It's so sad that such a young, and he just came out too. I don't know in Greece. Have you heard of Tekashi? Tekashi 69? No?
Sorry.
Okay. I didn't think they gave him enough time. He didn't have enough time to make it to Greece because obviously he's locked up right now. Some charges against him, a lot of things, and now they're incorporating his music and his lyrics, and it's just like it's not one thing, it's another. So, and you know what? It's a little sad because his music was different. I'm not saying I was a fan, but his music was so hyped at times that it actually got me pumped when I was in the gym. So I kind of enjoy his music. So I'm a little, sad that he's going through what he's going. But what are you going to do? And, last but not least, the strangest thing with this gang leader dressed as his daughter to break out of jail in Brazil. Unbelievable. Do you see this? People, I'm sure this has been going viral. Who does this? This is like one of those breakouts from Alcatraz or something. Like, this is honestly, they have to make a movie out of this. I just don't understand how they think they could have, and obviously as I was reading up more, he actually, I think, got, he's supposed to be, he's like a big gang leader, Look at this. Look at this silicone mask. This is unbelievable. And he obviously didn't get away with it because obviously we see. But as I read, it was saying that he did get by some, look at this. Look, he's mad. He got passed by some guards, but he gave out, some kind of a vibe that he was nervous and he didn't seem right. And I guess you had to pick up. It looked good, but I don't know if enough to, break out of jail like that. But whatever, But we're going to come back. We're going to take a short commercial break. And we're going to come back, Sophia, with you because I want to hear all about what is going on with you. I know you have a lot of exciting things. So when we come back from commercial break, be ready because I want to hear all about it.
Me llaman Don Pablo y hace más de 20 años me enamoré de una colombiana. Viajé a su país y conocí un estilo de café muy distinto, muy especial. Ahora tostamos cafés excelentes, con alturas y microclimas diferentes, resultado en una taza muy compleja y muy rica, un sabor nuevo en el mundo. Fue un éxito. And I even got to keep the girl.
Sophia, we are back. Oh my God. So, I've been following you for a while now, and I admire you so much. I think you are so talented, and I'm so happy that I connected with somebody not only as equally passionate as I am with music, but, we are women who support each other and always there, to lend out a helping hand. And not only that, but for you to be so far away and for us to connect the way we do, it's just like, oh my God, this is freaking great. So thank God for technology.
Yes.
I don't know what we would have done because we wouldn't be doing this. You on Skype right here as if you were right next to me. But so tell me everything that's going on with you. Start off with, your new endeavors. I want to hear everything.
Okay, well, my new endeavors. Well, I don't so much want to get into exactly everything that I'm doing.
It's too much. It's too much.
Before I actually do them, I have a few surprises coming up. At the moment, I'm promoting my new album, my new record that just came out, the remix to With You Here Tonight, the Jason Coleman remix. And this was released in New York on July 18th. And that's the remix to the song that I did the original last year that we had the interview that you also shared on your show.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And
because I remember back, you also had a at that time, I believe, before you came out, before you went to the interview, you had this really nice song that I liked, and you did a video to it. Do we have that video to show her music video?
Once or twice, you and I came close, but not quite. Once or twice, you and I. So wrong, but it feels so right. Looking around as I see your eyes watching. I wanna get close to you, wanna see what's going on with your body. I feel my destiny, I feel things are happening with you here tonight.
Wow, that is amazing. Okay, I love it, love. Shout out to your DJs. Who are your remixes again?
Oh, the remix is by Jason Coleman. He's in New York. The original was produced by Alvin Anthony. This video now that you're watching is by another DJ friend. I have a few friends, and not only friends, but it so turns out that many DJs have heard the record, have heard the remix, and they play it at their nightclubs. And and they also like send DJ sets to radio stations, so I'm playing on the radio stations. It's just amazing that how they embraced the song because they thought it was a really good summer record, and they played in the Greek islands, and so some of them send me videos to show me how it's doing, and I'm very happy at the time with that.
I absolutely love it. It has, I mean, your original is fabulous as well, but this one has like definitely that dance, summer vibe for clubs and all that. How's that feeling? Isn't it amazing to hear your songs being played? And what's the cool thing, that you actually have people who are jamming to it and they don't even know it's yours, and you're probably standing right next to them or something, right? And isn't it a great feeling?
It's an amazing feeling. It's one of those little moments where you actually feel the acknowledgement that, look, it's like I'm a little famous. They're playing my music. It's very nice. It's very nice, endearing. And no, definitely, I look around and I try to see, what is this one doing? Is this one dancing, or is he just talking?
Right. Let me tell you, I have issues with that too. You know what I'm saying? Especially, what I have issues with that with people, when either you, myself, or another artist is actually performing. I am everyone's number one supporter. Like whether you're doing good, you're doing bad, you don't sound good. I am right up front there, and I'm clapping, and I'm making sure that you feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I look around, and I get so annoyed when the people not paying attention, and they're like talking, or
worst.
it's just like disrespect. It's a person actually that they're up there giving their heart and soul, and it's not easy. If for those of you that are not artists and don't go up on stage, and it's not easy to do the things that we do. I mean, we love what we do, but it's a little nerve-wracking sometimes, and you always have butterflies, and we feed off. Like me, I feed off from the audience. I see you reciprocating, and it makes me want to go harder and more and smile. The minute I see, people not like focusing, it distracts me because I'm like, what's going on here? Why? Not entertaining enough? Why? I don't like myself. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you do that. Looking around, it's like, what are they doing? Why are they dancing? So, but when, it doesn't happen very often. So I'm very glad that it is.
But that's something, in the club, obviously, because, in a club, you got to talk with your friends or mingle or dance. So they're not as attentive to what they're listening to always. It's very different when you're performing. Although in New York, I think people actually pay attention to the sets, as opposed to here in Greece. People again go out to talk with their friends and mingle and flirt, and they don't always pay attention to they do, obviously, but okay, they pay attention for like a minute or two. They got what they're seeing.
Right.
Back to conversation. Or dancing if they're drunk, let's say. Yeah, there's a lot of different variety.
So now let me ask you, Sophia, that this music industry, you have to have a heart for it. You have to have such a strong passion to want to do what we do, because it is a cutthroat business, unfortunately. Because we're all here to make music to entertain. So it shouldn't be such a hard issue or a hard thing to do and get across to people. But you know what? It is, but especially for women, it's twice as hard to try and get out there and try to get, taken seriously and listen to your stuff, So how did you find this in being in Greece and trying to push your music as a woman, with your music?
Okay. Well, I have been singing for a very long time, although I only started recording. So I'm a recording artist only for a year now.
Okay.
So, yes, and I recorded this in New York, the original, and I moved back to Greece in July and released it with a Greek record label, and I didn't find it very difficult to. I don't want to. Let me explain. So it wasn't very, very difficult to actually get it out there, like on the radio or have a DJ play it, because I think that if it's something that they can play, for example, a DJ that does play American music at his venue, he will, if he likes it, he will play it.
Right.
So in that sense, if you do have something that's catchy or entertaining, they will play it for you. But some DJs, let's say, for example, they played more dancey music, or only Greek music, or only oldies.
So you find like the dance music that you do, is that something that's very popular over there in Greece?
What I did?
The dance music, is it something,
Dance music, yes. Dance music is definitely popular. Greek music is even more popular. I mean,
and I love Greek music too. Trust me, I love Greek. I don't know what they're saying, but I love it. It's just when I sing in Spanish, they're like, I love the beat, but I don't know what you're saying. But I'm like, but I love Greek music.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, and next time you're here doing, your shingdings, you need to come and stop by and be my actual guest right here next to this chair, okay? Because even though I love seeing you on camera, this is ridiculous now. This is the second time I got to do a Skype interview with you.
I think we're gradually progressing though. Last time it was just a phone call. This time we actually Skype. I'm pretty sure the next it will be in your co-host chair. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I want you to. I have a surprise too. You know, I have these wonderful, wonderful also recording artists in the house. We're going to be meeting them in a little bit. So I want you to stay tuned because I want us to interact and also get to know each other. All of us, you know, different aspects of where you are over there. But before we go into a commercial break, why don't you tell everyone where is it they can find your music and, you know, any performances?
Of course, of course. So again, all of my my 2 records at the moment, yes, they are available on all music platforms like Linda Lynn, you know, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify. The YouTube channel has my video clip. Yes, and all music platforms, anywhere that there is music, you can find my records available. It's called With You Here Tonight. It's the original is by Alvin Anthony and Sofia Katsaros. Yes, Sophia with an F. And the remix is the Jason Coleman remix, released by Tarbo Records in New York. Yes.
All right. So shout out to him too. So just stay tuned. So we're going to chat with our guests as soon as we come back from this commercial break.
Thank you.
Me llaman Dan Pablo y hace más de 20 años me enamoré de una colombiana. Viajé a su país y conocí un estilo de café muy distinto, muy especial. Ahora tostamos cafés excelentes, con alturas y microclimas diferentes, resultado en una taza muy compleja y muy rica, un sabor nuevo en el mundo. Fue un éxito. And I even got to keep the girl.
Linda Lynn, I think I'm good for like another 15 minutes on battery.
All right, well, Sophia, then I am so glad that you joined in.
Me too.
I want you to meet my special musical guests, recording artists Abel and Brownie.
How you doing?
Meet
Hi, guys.
Sophia.
Happy to be here.
Yes, and Sophia is all the way from Greece.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, so she's holding on right now because she has very low battery.
It's like an international line.
I have
Absolutely.
20%. I think we're good for another 15 minutes. I'm just hi.
Okay, well, you hang in there and I'll just continue talking and you know and watch because I think we're gonna go into one of our artists' first videos. So check that out and we'll be back.
Cicero on the beat.
Kick back, sit back, let me tell you about the shit that she did back. She told me that she went there, she missed that. While I knew that the whole way you was fine, you just had me bugging. We was just a mismatch that clicked fast. You was just a mishap, you kissed bad. On my mama, I do wish that you get back. But please, leave me out the picture, rather date your sister. I think I found a better place to be in. I'm really not trying to do you saving. Sorry, but I'm tired of being patient. Sorry, but I'm tired of being patient. Yo, you gotta go. Why you keep calling on my phone? Why never have. You just always ask me for the cash that I never had. I just wanted something that would last like a Gucci bag. Take your Gucci back, I'm finna pass on a second chance. Can you do the motherfucking math when you get a chance? Can you read a motherfucking map when you get a chance? And you might just know that I really found a better place to be in. Really not trying to do you saving. Sorry, but I'm tired of being patient. I'm really fucking tired of being patient. Go, you gotta go. Why you keep calling on my phone? Why you keep knocking on my door? Why you can't just leave my ass alone? Yo, you gotta go. Why you keep calling on my phone? Why you keep knocking on my door? Why you can't just leave my ass alone? Go.
Let's give him a round of applause let's introduce to these cutie pies right next to me. Woo, yes. We have Abel here and we have Brownie over here. Oh yeah, I like to be sandwiched. Look at this. I am sandwiched. But let's talk about this video and this song of yours. It is absolutely amazing. It is dope. I love the vibe.
Thank you so much.
Tell me a little bit about like how, where is this inspiration of being so like, first of all, was this based on a true story?
Yeah, all my songs are based on true stories.
We gotta hear this. It's gonna be very interesting.
It's a little cryptic at times, but it's based on a true story. Again, I'm not naming any names.
Of course not. We don't name any names, but you know who you are. Anyway.
Yeah, you know who you are. You know who you are. I told you it was gonna be you, and this was gonna happen.
Oh,
now look
there you
at
go.
it. It's happening.
You lucky.
Ah ha ha. Look at that. So, but the song I wrote about a year and a half ago. I was sitting on it for a while. Again, it comes from a deep emotional place, and I feel like whenever my best work comes as a writer when I'm writing off pure emotion, and that's when you're the most inspired. I feel like on just putting down how you feel on paper.
Absolutely. Okay.
And that's kind of what the gist of the song was. Again, it's something personal, and the song is about, for me, it was about how maybe I felt like I kind of committed more than I needed to in a certain relationship.
Okay.
And I feel like a lot of people can relate to the story because, at times that's a question that people consistently kind of ask. Maybe sometimes in a relationship, am I doing too much? Am I doing more than I should? Am I being loved back the same way that I am loving? For me, that was
is this freshly?
What was that?
Is this a freshly broken up?
Oh no, I told you I wrote this a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
It's not freshly broken up, but like the emotion still is like.
Yeah, because even
that
hook,
raw,
even that hook, it's like saying like,
Yeah, you gotta go.
Why? You gotta go. Like, why are you still not?
It was about that, like I was in the relationship, committed, I'm doing everything, but it came to a point where I was like, I'm doing too much, and I let the individual know, you're gonna know what I'm doing for you and how things are not gonna end up well, and then you're gonna end up regretting that in the future because, for whatever reason, I'm not feeling that same kind of commitment back.
This is therapy session 101. We're able.
Right. So
this is great. I'm sure a lot of people like that can relate.
And I'm like, for me, it's like, okay, I'm walking away from this, and I want to be better.
Right.
I kind of want to rub it in your face. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, it definitely shows, the emotion, the passion.
I want to go find somebody that's a little better all around. She's cuter.
Well, you will.
Her booty thicker. She got a better
just
career.
Getting personal here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm very personal.
That is great. Sophia, you listening to it? We
I'm
see Sophia out
101.
there. She's having fun over there.
So so that's what the song but it's personal when I'm writing it, but I also want it to be an open concept where people can it's appealing to a general audience. And again, it doesn't have to be from a male's perspective coming to a woman.
Right,
it can
of
be from
course.
a woman's perspective.
So what would you say this is the genre you're going for? Like what would you typically say this is?
Genre wise, I am still I
Like
don't
this
want
song,
to
would
pick a
you say,
genre.
is it
This
like
I would say is maybe I kind of want to say alternative R&B maybe.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's true pure R&B because I am
With a little bit of that trap
I
sound
have
in there,
verses
or?
on there. The second verse, and I am flowing and rhyming and the hook. I am singing as well. So that's one thing as an artist that I really didn't want to be put in a box. I just want to make music.
Right.
However,
absolutely.
I feel.
That's how I feel too. Do not ask me what kind of genre.
Right,
I
exactly.
sing because I'm a Latin singer. I do pop, I do dance, I do everything.
Right.
And with that being said, we gotta go into Brownie's video because we're gonna talk about that too. So can we check out his video?
Who is he? Who is he? Yeah, hey, come on, let's ride. Let's all get high, swear side to side. Girl, you look fly, you know you a dime. She know how to work in her mini skirt with her hand on her thigh. Don't be a tease, do what you do. I ain't gonna judge you, I'm a freak too. I'll take off the top, I'm shining my wheels. I know that they watching when I'm with the crew. I like that attention when Brownie be flexing. Your girl's always texting, now she's in my session. I let her know that mi casa su casa. She got so comfy, she started undressing. Your girl's a pro, only with me though, easy to hit. We call it free throw, she do whatever, but it's all legal. I give her no paper, nor do my people. Louis V, Gucci sneaks, look at my jewelry. I pull up, I'm whipping beats. Bitches like, who is he? Louis V, Gucci sneaks, look at my jewelry. I pull up, I'm whipping beats. Bitches like, who is he? Who is he? Who is he? It's Brownie. Ay. Who is he? Who is he? Yeah. Ay. I'm in the whip, drop the top and it's lit. Got all these chicks trying to cuff up the wrist. They look impressed, cause that's not the best. Yeah, Brownie the best, fresh to death, so do not mess. I ain't no bitch, I'm serving lanes. I did from the pigs, I ain't no lame and I ain't no snitch. You can test that and catch fat lip. Brownie here in this hate time, yeah, but those that hating is way behind. See, I passed them twice and I'm way behind. They're either full of shit or they're paid to lie. I don't need the one to stay looking fly. My engine roaring, I was born to ride. Your girl just hit me, she told me slide. I'm on the road, I ain't got the time. Louis V, Gucci sneaks, look at my jewelry. I pull up, I'm whipping beats. Bitches like, who is he? Louis V, Gucci sneaks, look at my jewelry. I pull up, I'm whipping beats. Bitches like, who is he? 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 It's Brownie.
Young man. First of all, it was so catchy. I love that. But I do have to ask you, where did this Brownie name come from?
Justin Brown, aka Brownie. Childhood nickname. One of my best childhood friends gave it to me. It just stems from my last name.
Clever. I thought you were just gonna say something because I love to eat brownies or something, and they just call me Brownie. But so it makes sense. Makes sense. So Sophia, what are we thinking about Brownie's? Who is he?
Well, I saw the video and I was kind of like doing this,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it wasn't, too evident, but I was trying to sit still. And
Well, that's a good thing.
Yes, I'm very dancey. So I was loving it. The groove, the beat, the video clip is amazing too. I definitely like the.
Yeah, we have. So let's give a shout out to the director of the video, Orlando. Orlando's in the house. What's up? Shout out to the man. And we're gonna give a quick shout out to our girl Samantha as well. So what I want to know is how are you guys connected? How is that? I have both of these cutie pies standing next to me.
So we go back to I met Brownie, I'd say maybe 8 months.
December.
Yeah, 9 months
2018.
ago. I met him through Orlando, who directed my video and his video.
Orlando.
So
We're gonna
he
have to have
is,
Orlando.
you know,
Plugging us
He's
up.
the
Yeah.
plug. He's the bridge.
He's the plug.
You know. Yeah. So
we met in the studio.
we met in the studio and we chopped it up. We definitely, again, Orlando was the one that saw both of us and was like, we can create something here. We can build a team. And about 8 months later, now we're sitting as a label.
Right, we have a track together coming out on my
Right.
EP.
So we're as Higher Council THC. Again, wonderful establishment, taking great care of us.
Absolutely.
From A to Z, you know, showing us the ropes, and as you know, up and coming artists, a lot of the roads are, you know, like it's hard. It's not
Right.
easy. It's a
Absolutely.
competitive.
That's Sophia can testify for that as
Right,
well.
right.
You know, I think everybody has to go through that hardship. I guess the rise into, you know, trying
and how to
become-
navigate
Yeah, you know.
the whole situation. So Orlando was a great, you know, guidance in how to break into the industry, be patient, giving us advice, yelling at us when it was needed. 'Cause
Right.
When necessary.
we get a little angsty at times. So, but thanks to the team and the good people around us, you know, like they've been sitting with us and working with us step by step through the whole process, from, you know, writing, production,
Right.
you know, how to, what do you want to do for the videos, and again, they're putting our interests as a priority first. So how do you want to do this? How do you want to move?
Absolutely, and I think it's very important to have that circle of trust. You know,
Absolutely.
have the people to really, because you know what? It's so, you know, you guys are young, and a lot of people see you know, the young generation as like the starving artist that will do anything for that fame.
Right.
And unfortunately, that's when it comes to getting caught up in, you know, in the scams or getting,
Right.
you know, into things that you really don't know. And that's why, you know, one of the reasons that I always say this, and I like to say, because this is why I do have this platform. I created this because me as an artist myself, I've been in this business for a long time too, but I'm trying to get out there just like anyone else.
Right.
But I have a lot of young artists that would ask me, you know, who can I talk to? Who can I show my music to? Who can they? And I could see that hunger in their eyes, that anybody who has malicious intentions could easily take them for a ride, you know,
Right,
especially
absolutely.
the young
Right, exactly.
girls. So I created this platform. So you know what? I want to create a platform where they're able to come in, and this will be the first stepping stone into getting themselves out, listen to the music, you know, and then hopefully somebody out there can, you know, hear them out and try to, you know. So I was just trying to create an avenue for all the upcoming, you know, because a lot of young artists like yourselves don't have this great opportunity
Right.
that you
absolutely.
have with the wonderful team that you have. So I'm
Like-
super
like
duper
you said,
excited for you.
it's a risky business, and people are always trying to exploit, because okay, we're putting everything that we have into this, right?
Absolutely.
And it's like, you know, it's not something that everybody has the cojones to jump into, but we're again, obviously knowing what our capabilities are, we're stepping into this, and easily there are multiple different doors that are opening up, but where are they leading?
Right.
Where is this going to progress your career? Are they trying to exploit you for money? Whatever, you know.
Right. It's
And
hard. It's hard, you know, because even if you're young or not young, even you can be somebody in the business.
Right.
You know, you can still be taken if you're not very careful. You know. So it's kind of like that. You know. So you should be happy and grateful that you do have a
Yeah.
team that. You have the baby in the crew. They're calling you the baby of the crew, Brownie. But you are the baby, but that's good because they take extra care of
Yeah,
you
I'm
now.
the youngest. Hey,
So-
I'm a running up a couple more years than all these people.
But that's okay.
That's
But so where are you originally from?
I'm originally from a very small town, Lanesville, Indiana.
Indiana in the house. You hear that,
Indiana,
Sophia?
boy.
So not only away from so back home, how do they know what Brownie is up to and what he's doing? How do they
yeah.
feel about this young cutie next door neighbor looking type of kid doing, you know, this type of, you know, very intriguing, I want to say hip hop?
Hip hop.
Hip hop,
rap,
yeah.
right,
So
right.
what I got to hear what these folks back home.
Right. Well, where I come from is cow fields, cornfields. I mean,
I love
there's
it.
nothing out there. My high
Well,
school.
you got to do a video, Orlando. You got to do a video out there. We definitely got to take it back to the roots.
Yeah, we on that. But I mean, my high school was kindergarten through senior year, all in one building.
All in one
We sang-
building?
Yeah,
Ooh,
we
you got to know
shared-
every crevice in that building, right?
Right. Very small town, you know, not a lot. I mean, nobody really comes up out of there. There's no places for music. My early beginnings of my music career, especially my rap career, I mean, I recorded mixtapes in cars and.
So who was your
in
influence,
buses.
though? If like who at that time, you know, who was playing over there that inspired you to want to be a rap artist?
I found out the way of rap through YouTube, so just online. Nobody really in my hometown's rapping. I'm pretty much the only rapper from Lanesville.
There you
Indy,
go.
kinda, you know, trying to put my city on the map because nobody knows
Exactly,
where the hell it's at.
yeah.
Right. But major influences throughout my whole hip hop career so far. Some lyricists. I have J. Cole, Joey Badass, Mac Miller. I've been rocking with them since the early stages of their
Ooh,
career.
impressive. Look at that.
Absolutely. So, you know, I tap into all kinds of music. Right now, I've been listening to a lot of Travis Scott. You know, he's running up
I love
the game.
Travis Scott.
Yeah,
I actually like his
he's
music a lot, yeah.
He's doing a great thing, you know. And I don't know. I just look for artists who have their own persona, have their own creative way, their whole creative process, and kind of do things differently and stand out.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm doing with my music, you know.
Yeah, I love it. And when people see you, obviously they're just expecting, you know, they just want to see, well, like, what does he got? What can he actually go? And then when you know, your first lyrics and you open your mouth, it's like, oh, actually, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a good thing that you know, you're able to deliver something that they don't expect, you know, because they'll be like, damn, you know, okay.
Catch them off guard.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wanted to ask you, so your descent from?
So my nationality, I'm Indian. I was born and raised in the Middle East in Dubai.
Nice. So hear that, Sophia? That's another place I need to go by.
Yeah, come by.
We definitely.
It's hot. Bring a nice checkbook, credit cards.
Is that so? Because I hear it in your music. I hear that little that Indian.
Yeah, so I
swirl, twang, whatever you want to call it.
It's
so,
kind of like, it's like an Eastern based.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up listening a lot of. You know, Indian, European, Arabic music. So
I love it. Oh my God, I
very
love it.
Eastern based. I really started listening to like hip hop, pop, R&B, rock and roll, country, all of this when I moved to the United States.
So you were born where?
I was born and raised in Dubai.
In Dubai. You listen to this. Here I am dying to go to Dubai. Meanwhile, he was just born there and he left.
Oh, wow.
You know? I mean, what's going on here? Like,
So-
we need to go back ASAP.
Oh, I don't want to go. No, this is where I
No?
need to be. My career.
I thought it was
wanna
the place
take my-
to be. I thought Dubai was the place to go.
Not to be a singer-song, unless you want to do it in Arabic.
I don't
They're
know.
pulling all the artists
First
out
of
of
all,
here, you
I
know?
love Arabic music.
Yeah,
I love
it too.
Indian music.
Right,
I grew
absolutely.
up watching all these Bollywood videos, like, and
Yeah.
oh my God, and, you know, it was like my morning cartoons.
Right.
Saturday morning was me waking up to want to watch the Bollywood videos,
Right.
and I always said I am gonna make a Bollywood theme.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna make a track with that sound, you know, that little Latina flavor with the Indian.
Absolutely,
You imagine?
yeah,
Oh. There we
J-Lo,
go.
a lot of Latin artists have that kind of, you know, all of a sudden they bust
Influences,
down their
yeah.
choreographed, hitting the same dance moves.
Absolutely.
So that's interesting. Again, I grew up, you know, watching all of that and having that kind of, like, it's almost like the music comes from the movies, and most of the movies are musicals. Mm-hmm. So that's where, all of the music scene kind of changed once I moved to the West, where now there are independent artists putting out, you know, independent music.
Right.
In the East, is more like you're, especially in India, you're a playback singer. So you are not writing your own music, you're not producing it, you know, you're just going out there and singing somebody else's work. And again, that's how I
So
started.
you feel like the opportunities are more here as to be more creative?
To cultivate, and that's why they call this a land of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, you can make, everyone has equal opportunity.
Right.
And if you want to put in the work in, you have the outlet, you can make it happen. So for me, again, I got into the whole singing situation. I've been singing since I was a kid. But, you know, starting like 12, 13-ish, I used to get hired to go as entertainment for different events around. And that grew. I was getting booked to go, you know, all over the place to do, you know, sweet 16s, bar mitzvahs,
Yes,
birthdays,
that's-
funerals, whatever. I just pull up and do it. It didn't matter.
Yes, I am here for your funeral.
If they had, I'll sing a couple sad songs. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
you know?
okay. You know what? That's
You know,
good. The foot in the
you
door or
gotta
whatever.
go.
That's great. So, but I want, before we leave, because unfortunately what happens with the show, the time flies so fast
I
when
know.
we're having fun.
I feel like I just sat down.
But
I want like 15 more minutes.
But I just want you to tell everyone what is your social media, where they can find you, so they can find your music, they can find what's your next performance, your next step, so they can get to know who Brownie and Abel is. So go ahead, right and tell them.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can find me on all music streaming platforms today. Just Brownie. You can also find me on YouTube on worldstarhiphop.com. Brownie, you can check out a couple music videos I have on YouTube. Also, I'm on every social media platform there is. It's Brownie Bish. Tap in, man. I'm lit for sure.
There you go.
And my social media, again, the music video you guys just saw is the first single I'm releasing. That's gonna drop in 2 days on all platforms. SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Twitter, wherever you want to go watch it.
Wherever.
You can find all the links through my Instagram. That's like my main page. So that's The Real Abel. Abel is spelled A-E-B-E-L. Again, that's The Real A-E-B-E-L. But if you guys want to find me this weekend, I'm going to be roaming around New York City.
Woo,
so
everybody.
Catch me at a bar. Catch me somewhere. We going to turn up. Doing a show tomorrow night. So, go on the page.
Yeah, absolutely.
Find the details and please show love, support.
Show love, absolutely, and go on the Could Be You TV page as well. We'll put some information there. But I just want to thank you guys. Thank you for coming in and taking the time to sit down with Linda Lynn Presents Could Be You TV. And I can only wish you the best success and best wishes. And Sophia, thank you, my love. It is such a pleasure to always talk to you. You are such an inspiration, and you're so girly like me. But we're definitely gonna continue talking. I want to thank everybody who joined us tonight. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Share the video on Facebook. The more shares, the more views, because sharing is caring.
Right.
And like always, I'm gonna leave you off with an inspirational video just to leave the night off. So once again, thank you everybody, and God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Yay.
Something right now. Think of some major goal you want, or maybe it's one you're already working on, and you have experienced a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. You've experienced a lot of disappointment. Maybe you've already given up, and maybe you just need a little fire, a little encouragement to get back in the game again. Here's what I want you to look at. There are winners, and there are losers, and there are people who have not discovered how to win.